1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne got Angela. We got a special guest here.
Yes.
Miss K. Michelle.
Hello.
Body still looking great.
Thank you.
Charlamagne nice and firm.
Yeah, Charlamagne talks about your ass all the time for out of nowhere for no reason.
Listen,
Well, you know, he talk about a lot of stuff, so I'm good. It's just he talk about my ass. I can accept that.
So
All right.
good.
Nothing. Just in New York for a show at BB King's that I'm doing. So I'm very excited about that.
You got your new deal with Warner Brothers, right?
Yes, but as soon as I signed to Warner, I immediately got moved to Atlantic.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I love them. Like, I met them for the first time a couple weeks ago, and they really do believe in me, so they're ready to go. So I'm excited.
What the hell's up with Warner? They just don't want to deal with this no more? Or what?
There's none over there. It's only rock.
They merged their urban department with Atlantic. So
Got you.
all their urban artists. So all the MMG, K. Michelle's over there now, joining everybody that's already on Atlantic.
Absolutely. I mean, Atlantic's good at what they do, though. That could be a good
They
look for
do
you.
good.
All right, so let's talk about your new album. So it's called Rebellious Soul.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Yes, I know. It is.
So a lot of stuff that I've heard from you because I've seen some videos online, and I know it's been a long time coming. I'm sure you have a lot of things that you want to get out. You probably have 1 million songs done.
Yes.
Because you've been waiting so long to put an album out. So what's the plan for you?
I'm just, happy to get off the shelf, I have a ton of songs, Rebellious Soul. It's just, I just want to do the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say what women won't say.
Right.
And I'm not really scared of anybody anymore. So I just go in and I sing and I do what I want to do. A lot of people don't know that I play classical piano and guitar and all that kind of stuff. So I'm ready to bring that to the forefront.
I've heard from people that work with you that you just go in there and do it in one take.
Yeah, like
sometimes two, but they said you're amazing to work with.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I love the studio. That's one place I might, mess up on a lot of it, but that's the one place that that I'm okay. I'm actually safe. I actually feel good. I'm at home there.
I heard you wrote a song about J.R. Smith also.
There you go. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
That whole album is about that boy. So,
is it really?
When dudes use us for coochie, I use men for songs.
Oh, there you go.
So you feel like he used you for coochie?
So that's exactly what happened? You let him smell it, he hit it, and he kept it moving?
Yeah, man. He played me. I was in love, man. Like,
you were in love?
Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. No, I was so open, dude. Like, I was ready to cook breakfast naked, sing songs.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was ready to to sit down. Like, I was very sincere.
Well, shout out to JR, even though he don't like me. So he sold you the dream when you bought it, huh? That's what I always tell people.
But wait, you said it was your fault at one point that
you guys... At one point, we started to talk at first, you know how JR is about Twitter. So he confessed his love over Twitter, and we...
Catfish!
That's what I'm talking about, JR!
He sent me flowers over Twitter.
Yes!
And all kind of stuff.
Okay, Michelle.
No, I was into it too, girl. And he was so persistent, and, we started to talk, and I was going through my angry black woman syndrome. I was real. You did that. It was a lot of nagging. It was a lot of fussing. It was a lot of me low self-esteem with myself.
Right.
Okay, so did he cut you off, or did your attitude change so then he said, I don't want to deal with you no more?
He cut me off, man. We got into a so bad one night, he left me at the club. He left me at Kiss and Fly.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes,
Why?
Lord.
What were you doing? You was mad about other chicks or something?
No, I don't know what was wrong with me
at
that
Jack
night.
Daniels?
It was. You was right. You was right. I was drinking that night, and my homegirl who was here, she was with me, and I was nagging the out of him. He was like, I'm going to the bathroom.
He was like, no, you ain't going to no bathroom.
JR.
You gonna pee right here.
He never came back.
Wow.
So it was your fault then?
That was that time, yeah.
Okay.
And we just got, he would not talk to me. And I was like, damn, I messed up, So I did miss him because he's really funny. Like, he's fun. He's really funny when he's not emotional. Like, he's really fun.
But after that, like, as a man, once he sees you like that, it's kind of hard to go back. Like, once I see you in that light, it's like, I don't want to deal with this.
But don't he know you? Hey, hold on. Don't he know you crazy? Like, he didn't know what he was getting himself
But that's why people would always try to hook us up. I didn't know anything about JR.
He's a little crazy crazy too.
Yeah, and they was like, y'all would make a good couple. Like, I never knew anything about JR. He came for me.
Well, we had put him in the whole Hall of Fame previously, so maybe this is all for the best.
Oh yeah, I believe he fits there. You know, but I genuinely liked him, so we hooked back
He said
up.
y'all were never that serious though, that you guys were never in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. He played me. Well, I thought.
So what was he telling you?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me the dream he was weaving.
We weren't a couple. He was never like, you know what I'm saying, we in love, none of that. But we spent, you know, a lot of time together. I'm not gonna lie on him.
Right.
We didn't have this commitment, you know. But he would get mad at me and stop talking to me every day.
Sheesh.
Like he would just be
It
like,
been a pain in the ass.
you know. But me kind of liking, you know, dudes like this with mouths and stuff and all that kind of
Stop
stuff.
me.
You know?
I'm gonna tell you right now, girl.
No, stuff like that. You know, the bad guy, the guy that says, you know, it was entertaining to me. It was very entertaining. So my feelings weren't in it until this last time where I really thought we were making progress and we were doing fine, and he got mad at me. Those pictures were on media takeout. He really thought that I put the pictures out. It was like cameras flashing everywhere.
Right.
It was everywhere when we in the club kissing, showing out.
Yeah,
And he
in
got his
New
hands-
York City.
he got
You
his
playing
hands
in
on
New
your
York,
ass.
JR.
You know.
So he came at me. It really messed up a lot of his groupies, and you know, I messed up a lot of his, you know. hot
Hold on,
pocket.
let's be clear. The groupies don't care. They don't care if
They
he's,
do.
You come on.
They do. You know, when you
They're
say,
not gonna leave him and stop messing with him.
No, they
though.
ain't going nowhere.
Right.
They're not. But it did. I think it put him in a situation to say, dang, I got to clear this up. So, you know what I'm saying? I got all these girls on my case. So, he tried to throw some shots on Twitter. And that's for me when it was really over, because I've really been a genuine woman towards you.
Don't publicly embarrass me on Twitter.
Yeah, you wanted to hurt me.
Right.
You were angry and upset. You thought I had, you know, tried to do something to you. You didn't even think that really didn't make sense on my part. So, you know, he probably now is like, damn, you know, I know she's not like that. You know
How
what
many
I'm
times did y'all
saying?
have sex?
Huh?
How many times did y'all have sex?
We've had sex. Yeah, it was
Like
good.
more than 3?
Of course they had sex more than 3 times.
I always say anything more than 3 times is a
It was
relationship.
probably more than 3 times in one
I
night.
say if I clean off your penis after sex, we go together.
With your mouth?
No.
Warm rag?
Warm rag.
Oh, yeah, that's special.
I get up and warm the rag. So
That's special.
See,
you know.
that's when from now on, K. Michelle, you are a star, you're a celebrity. You need to
Thank
make
you.
those guys get up and go get that wash rag and come back and clean you up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
I just-
if a guy don't wipe you out with a rag after,
He's
he
gotta
don't care
wipe you
about you.
down.
Yeah, because I guess he didn't care because he didn't do that. So, no.
You're
I
too
got
accommodating.
played. I am. I can be that, especially when I'm finally there and I like someone. I'm very accommodating. But right now, I think that was my last. I really went hard when it came to him, and to be embarrassed publicly like that, I'm just kind of done. Like,
You got a good album out of it.
I got a great album out
You got to
of
put
it.
that somewhere in the album, too. You got to say, you use me for I use you for songs.
No, I promise you I will. I got a great, I have all kind of stories, y'all. I have great songs. from
I
this
just
man.
told
hold on,
somebody.
But you know, he told me that. We got into it. He said, well, you can't be mad. I gave you 3 albums.
Whoa.
crazy.
That's what he said. He was mad. He said,
But it appears that you have a new boo now. And it says on your Twitter here, I won't tell. I learned my lesson last time. I'll never tell.
I'm not doing that. I'm not telling anything about that. I give myself up enough. I tell y'all everything. I tell y'all
But you just
enough.
say you do have a new boo, though.
I have a friend. Yeah.
Well, you know, if your first album is great, we're going to be hoping that he breaks your heart so you
I
can
know,
continue to
y'all.
make good music.
I know. I know.
But you could do an album about being in love. There's nothing wrong
No,
with that.
nobody wants
Yeah,
that.
but JR gave me 3. I got 3.
I
We
just
good.
told somebody. Who did I say that to? I think it was Rico Love. Because he was talking about you. I think y'all did a song together or something. So I said to him, yo, K. Michelle could really fill the void that Keisha and Mary kind of left open ever since they got married and are happy.
Yeah.
Because Keisha
No, but
K.
we
Michelle
don't
represents
think-
for
we
the
want
bitter,
happiness.
disgruntled chicks.
Yeah. I
You
do.
know?
I do. I have a lot of women that come up to me and they like, man, I hate my boyfriend or I hate my ex. Thank you. I be like, oh my God, I didn't
That's
mean
not what I
for that to
meant.
happen.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be that scoring chick for a minute. It can be very profitable.
So what?
Okay.
There's an audience for scoring women out there.
So now you have a new guy. Is he somebody that's in the spotlight or out of the spotlight?
He's in the spotlight, but it's just I just don't want it to. And then you have to keep up with your body count too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As a woman, you want to make sure.
Damn, how many dudes should he had? And then they start counting them up, and no, I just you know.
I mean, you can't really worry about what other people think.
Man, I gotta keep up with body count, man.
Because if
I'm
you're
real big on that.
if you're sleeping more than 3 guys in the same industry, you're a hoe in that.
Yeah, and they're gonna
that
call you out your name, and they're gonna. I don't want that.
Okay, well, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming back in April. So,
are you doing
why
it?
you make that face? Are they going to be focusing on your music now? Because you do have a new deal.
I can honestly tell y'all, because I will tell you, they're focusing on that. We are like into the 6th episode. I just have cursed everybody out. I'm just done.
Really? Is that bad? It's hard.
I just don't like, you know. I don't know. Like, Mimi has a new boyfriend. I think he's down low. No one can take that from me. That's my opinion. You can't get mad at me for mine. You know what I'm saying? Right. Stuff like that going on. Normal stuff I wouldn't even be in the middle of. Right. You know?
Yeah, you end up in the middle of all kinds of stuff.
I really just want to be in the studio. Right. And really just
But they don't care. They don't want to just see that. They want to see you involved in some drama, and they want to, you know.
They are now, because that's my thing. I'm like, okay, I've given you a lot of to open up this season.
Right.
I need a little break. I really need. I need to do what I love.
Well, your shows have been selling out, and if there's anybody I say really benefited from doing Love and Hip Hop and from doing reality TV, I would say K. Michelle is a prime example of somebody that can take that, and instead of just, you know, after the season's over, we don't hear from you anymore. It really did help you. Like, you really did end up, you know. It
helped a lot, but you know, I still have to fight even harder as an artist, because being on a show where everybody says they're artists and they're not. It's like they just wake up one morning and say, hey, I'm on reality, so I'm gonna cut a record.
Right.
You know, being on that, you get grouped in certain situations. So when I do a show, I can't do anything but give it 1,000. I have to sing my ass off. I got to play. I got to do everything, you know. But I'm not gonna complain, because it's what I love. It's hard work, but I do have to